Good morning, everyone. It is time for First Alert Weather Extra. Hope you're having a great start to your day. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi here with a more in-depth look at your forecast. As we inch closer to the holidays, it's going to be getting warmer this week through Friday. Then we're talking about, by Friday, heavy rain and strong wind gusts, especially in the morning hours. That's when the worst of it's going to be moving through. It's our next big thing. And our next First Alert Weather Day. The weekend, though, mainly dry and calling for seasonal conditions when you average the 2 days together. So Friday, rain heavy at times in the morning, and then we're going to see gusts over 40 miles per hour as well. Here's the setup for tomorrow night. We'll start to see some showers developing, a couple of downpours after 9 o'clock. Could even be some rumbles of thunder as this main round comes on through, connected with a cold front Friday morning. That's 6 o'clock in the morning. Here comes the heavy rain and strong wind gusts. A final push late morning hours from west to east. Once the rain basically moves out, so will those stronger wind gusts. Get a little lull in the action, briefly spiking to maybe near record high territory. And then the colder air meets up with maybe a little bit of lingering moisture, enough to maybe flip some rain showers over to snow showers by Friday evening across far inland Connecticut, but not expecting any impacts from that. This will be the bigger impact. The story is for the wind to ramp up 40 to maybe as much as 50 miles per hour, and those gusts higher than that along the southeastern shoreline, especially as you get closer towards southeastern Mass, the Cape, and the islands. And the strongest wind gusts will happen in the morning hours, combined with the rain that could go over an inch in some places. But generally around an inch, locally higher, can't be ruled out. So here's the timeline. Early Friday, heavy rain, gusts over 40 miles per hour. Midday-ish, 1, 2 o'clock, rain ends, briefly calmer. And then the wind gusts pick back up again Friday evening. Looks more so like 30-plus miles per hour. So those strongest winds will happen in the morning hours. And in between those two rounds of some strong wind gusts, after the rain, we have a chance to warm close to record territory, forecasting 53 or 55. You can see not far off from those records. Today, a little bit of a gusty wind will continue to develop, coming in from the southwest. It's a warm direction, 20, 25 miles per hour. As we take a look at how it might make it feel outside, that's the other story we're going to be talking about, is that feels like temperature that will get into the 30s. Let me go backwards. The space bar was sticking on me there. So, yeah, taking the dog out for a walk today, it's not bad. Even with the breeze, it still is going to feel balmy to us compared to us only getting into the 20s and feeling so much colder on Monday. So in terms of bundling up your pup, you might need to too, still for the small dogs. They tend to keep their sweaters on right now, but you probably won't need the sweater on for Thursday and certainly not Friday. Maybe the pup rain jackets for Friday morning if they even want to go outside in that wet weather. Talking about temperatures, the low yesterday was 13, the high was 33, so we start coming upwards, but we're actually going to start going back above average for a change. Normal highs like 41. So we'll start climbing above that. Today, tomorrow, and Friday should be all in red. And then we start going back down, at least briefly. The temperature outlook beyond the 7-day, kind of equal chances for either. And could be trending a little bit drier than average beyond the 7-day. As we take a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast, temperatures are rising into the 50s by Friday. Overnight lows, look at that, 40 by Friday morning. That's close to where we should be for high. Briefly cooler Saturday, breezy. Another spike on Sunday. Other than some scattered clouds, the chance to rain is pretty limited. Breezy, cooler going into Monday. Showers, rain or snow showers possible. A weak weather system we'll be watching for next Tuesday. So we'll keep you posted as we approach the holidays, but doing some last-minute shopping or traveling this weekend, looking pretty good out there. But the travel weather is going to be miserable for Friday morning with the wild winds and the heavy rain. All right, that's your latest First Alert Weather Extra. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the warmer temperatures and start getting prepared for Friday's wind, inflatables, certain other holiday decorations could go flying if you don't secure or bring them in before Friday. But we'll keep you updated on this here on Channel 3 and the Wax. Have a great rest of your day.